State 2 requirements for a database to be in first normal form. Right, so we don't want repeating information. Now they've done this in a really weird way, and I've never seen anybody build a database like this. They've actually got a field. They haven't got any repeating fields. They haven't got date access 1, date access 2, which is what we'd normally look for. We go like, oh yeah. What they've done is they've appended data to a field. So what they've done is they've taken something that was atomic and they've made it non-atomic. There's multiple pieces of information, and you can work with a database like that, but it means you end up having to write loads of code. So every time we access date access, we'd have to check, see if it was empty, and then what we'd have to do is then go and try and split it on a comma. But if there was only one date, there wouldn't be a comma, so we'd have to like write a load of code on the client side just to read the dates. So you don't do things like that. Okay, so that would fall foul of our first normal form. Okay, no repeating attributes, and data has to be atomic. And then it says, explain why the structure of table access log means that this database is not in first normal form. Well, there you go. We have got multiple pieces of information in one field. It's the same. What they normally ask you about is addresses, because addresses aren't atomic, are they? And and everybody asks you the address details in different ways whenever you're filling data in. But addresses are the same. You can't have an address field. You have to have house, street, or something like that. House number, street. You've got to have town, region, and then postcode. But all those need to be stored separately. Otherwise, what you're having to do is extra processing. And we don't. It's not efficient to do that. Especially if you're going to pull a list of things up. You don't want to be doing all that extra processing. Okay. Did that finish? Right, so that was the end of that one. The database questions, I do not